Hi, my student. We meet again in our English for Business class with our topic today about job interview. The aim of our topic today is the students are able to identify some question and prepare some answer. And then the second, the students are able to understand some strategies and how to deal with an interviewer. And then before we discuss more about our topic, interview here frequently is test that candidates have to prepare. In interview, you need at least 5 or 8 story that highly skilled accompanies characters, and then also you have to understand your patient. People remember the story and then you want to memorable. It means you have to know yourself, what is your patient, to retell or to give your story about yourself to the interviewer. Okay, now we will start our discussion today about job interview with me, Maria Tulkipia. Okay, now we will discuss about job interview in our class English for Business with me, Maria Tulkipia. Okay, job interview. Job interview here, an interactive consisting of conversation between job applicant and representative of an employer, which is conducted to assess whether the applicant should be hired. Interview are not of the most popularly used device for employee selection. And then here, there are some concepts in interview. The first, job relevant interview content. It means here, job relevant interview content, interview questions are generally designed to tap applicant attribute that are specifically relevant to job. It means there are some questions relevant to the job interview that you will be asked. And then next here about general traits. It means here in general traits here there are some ability that you need to prepare. The first, mental ability. It means the applicant capacity to learn and process information here. And then the second, about personality. You have to prepare your emotionally, and then also the constants about new experience to your job for the next. And then here the third, about core of market opportunity. And then there are some types of interview and tips to each type. The first, about phone or scanning interview. Preliminary brief interview to determine of if the candidate should go forward in the process. In phone or screening interview here, preliminary, we have to brief interview to determine if the candidate should be moved forward to the process. And then the second, in-person interview. In-person interview here, one or more employer representative will interview the candidate. Maybe multiple interview or all day. And then group interview take place with other candidates seeking the same job. Predict how well the candidates interact with the others. And then here also, when the group interview, you have to remember or you have tried to find good balance between getting your point across and also practice 2-minute introduction with summary your education. It means you have to practice or you have to remember about your education. Maybe you will remember about your skill, experience, and etc. And then next panel interview. Panel interview here, 2 or more people will interview you to get different opinion. It's mean in panel interview here, you will got any interviewer, and then when asking question, make sure that they are directed at the group rather than specific person. And then next, video conferencing or internet interview. Here usually take place over Skype or other video conferencing service. And then next, pre-recorded interview. Pre-recorded interview here usually not direct interaction with a person. Given a set of questions and asked to record answer. Don't sound too robotic or consider uptight and the background. And then next, stress interview. Stress interview here designed to see how you react under pressure. Use it fast-paced position where quick decisions are needed. And then next, case interview. Include case question about hypothetical situation. Okay, next, some of interview questions. Here there are traditional interview. Common with interview question with tip on how to answer the most common ones. Employer usually use your resume to guide their questions. And then the third about behavioral interview. Here consists of questions about past experience to determine how you will behave in the future. Use the STAR method to guide your answer. Situation, text or detail, action, and result. Result here based on or consists of skill and accomplishment. Give enough detail to the interviewer understand the situation, but spend more time on the skill you should, the result, what you learn, and what you might do differently next time. Next, some strategies to answer question in job interview. The first, tell me about yourself. It means that you tell about yourself to the interviewer. And then next, what are your strengths? There are many strengths that just you have known, and you can tell them to make the result of interview more complete. And then next, what are your weaknesses? And then the last, why did you leave your last job? Give your reason or give your opinion, your argument why you have leave your last job. And then next, tell us about your education. Here when you tell about your education, also give your story about your organization, maybe when you study. And then next, where do you see yourself 5 years from tomorrow? It's mean here asking about your goals between or during 5 years. And then having family on the list, don't mention about your family. Next, what kind of salary do you expect? Some company will ask about the salary. They asking you about how much money do you want. It's mean from this job from job that you will do for the next, they will ask about your salary. Be reasonable. Don't ever say I don't know when you get this question. The last, do you have any question for me? This one also question that will you get when you get interview. When you get this one, say yes, and then say yes, you do, and then this is how an interviewer will usually finish the interview. They are not just be polite. They want you to speak. Remember, they are still judging you as you answer this question. Don't ask anything that will make you sound silly. And then I think that's all about interview. Don't forget, when you get job interview, don't have be scary. Remember, first impression. Think before you speak and show your great skill and give us some answer to win the job. Good luck and see you in other occasion.